This week's Parsha, Parsha's Bo, we have many times that the Torah says Mishmeres. In Parak Yud Bey's Pasuk Ches, the Mishmeres, about the Seh. Pasuk Yud Zayin, Ushmartim es hamatzos, Ushmartim es et hayom hazeh, Ushmartim es hadavar hazeh, Pasuk Chav Dalet, Ushmartim es hadavar hazeh, and Pasuk Chav Hey, Ushmartim es ha'avoda hazos, and Pasuk Mem Beis, Leil Shimurim, twice Shimurim, all through Shimurim, that's what is repeated all through the Parsha. What's the meaning of the Shmira in having to do with Pesach, having to do with Korban Pesach, having to do with Pesach generally, with the matzahs? So I was thinking that maybe the idea is that the Torah has come to teach us a very important rule about life. And that is that a person has to be observant, has to be aware of what's taking place. A Talmud of mine, who I was speaking to about this, said to me, I couldn't understand why the Torah is so makbid on this inyan of matzah, that matzah has to do with Pesach. Why is matzah so choshev in its connection to Pesach? That becomes the center of all Yetzias Mitzrayim. Why? Perhaps the idea is because with matzah, all you got to do is not be careful a little bit, and it's gone, and it's chametz. The Torah is teaching us that in life we have to be constantly and consistently aware of what's happening around us. Because if we miss it, if there's a little bit of a hesach hadat, then you can lose the whole point and go off totally being astray. Almost like the mashal of the spaceship heading to the moon. That if they fire the rockets just 1 second off, they end up on Mars, not on the moon. That's what the Torah is like. A person has to be very careful. And perhaps that's the yesod of Yiddishkeit. That's what Yahadut is all about. Yeah, they're small things, but small things are very important things. And therefore, the lesson of Parsha's Bo, the lesson of Korban Pesach, and the Shmira Pesach, and the Shmira of Matzahs is all that we've got to be aware that little things count, constantly being on top of everything, so we do things right, and in that way, to come to a shleimus and avodas Hashem. I'd also like to speak for a moment about Rosh Chodesh Shevet. Shevet is the month of potential. The trees, nothing happens except for the Shkei by Tu B'Shvat, which could even be before Shvat. But otherwise, the trees don't show any signs of life yet. Yet, the Gemara says in Rosh Hashanah that the chashivas of Tu B'Shvat is because the trees get enough water that enables them to produce in the next coming year. So Be'etzem Shvat is the month of building up potential. And it's very interesting, there's a machlokas of Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel. According to Beis Shammai, the Rosh Hashanah Lilana says Echad B'Shvat, not Tu B'Shvat. According to Beis Hillel, it's Tu B'Shvat. Why? Why is it dafka that according to Beis Hillel it's Tu B'Shvat and Beis Shammai Echad? So I think that the pshat is that Beis Shammai always looks at the not just the potential, but the that which can be built up, that which can be developed. They don't look at where I'm holding. Beis Hillel looks at where am I. Beis Shammai says, where can I be? And That's why we find in several things that this is the point of Beis Shammai. You see, by Hanukkah, Beis Shammai starts off with 8 candles right away. Because I've got the koyach of 8 candles starting from the beginning. I'm here. I am, and I have this potential of building to 8 days. Beis Hillel says no. I'm holding by 1. I was holding by 2. Build up. But Beis Shammai looks at it in terms of what is the contained within this what can I build from it? We also see that Beis Shammai, each day of the week, they would go ahead and say, this is for Shabbos. Whatever they would find, they said it's for Shabbos. Beis Hillel had a different way. Beis Hillel said, this is for today. I'm going to use what I have today for Avodas Hashem today. Shabbos, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will help me get to. Also, when it comes to the brachas, Beis Shammai says that you do the Birchas Hayom, the Mekadosh Shabbos, then Bar Poliakoff. Because Beis Shammai is saying, we look at what I can do here, the day of Shabbos. Now I'll get down to the practicality of the Yayin. Beis Hillel says, no. Get down to where we are. We start with wine. This is where I am. Then we'll build. Also, when it comes to Yantiv, Beis Shammai, beginning of Eitzah, Beis Shammai is more mekel or muktzah than Beis Hillel, because Beis Shammai says that I'm looking at what can I use this for. Beis Hillel says no. Right now it's muktzah. I don't have what to do with it right now. When it comes to it, then I have to think about it. But not yet. So, therefore, the idea perhaps is that Shvat, the month of potential, Beis Shammai looks at all from that original potential of Rosh Chodesh. And things can be developed from Rosh Chodesh, the responsibility to develop Rosh Chodesh and develop the whole month. According to Beis Hillel, we look at the practical of where we are. Beis Hillel always says, Yimein anili mili. Where I am, I got to build. We pass like Beis Hillel, it's Tu B'Shvat, but it's Tu B'Shvat, it's building on the potential that is at hand, making this month count, and according to Beis Hillel, it means constantly being aware of where I am now. Not just looking to the future like Beis Shammai does. Look where I am now. Use this moment with its full import, what its koyach is, what it can do for me right now. Be practical, be down to earth, and to make the best and the most of every moment that is at hand. Have a good Shabbos and a Chodesh.